All right, so remember that when you're doing systems of equations, the first thing you have to do is write the two equations. Usually if it's a word problem, it'll be written in standard form, like if it's actual talking about money and stuff like that. And then with these, you're just going to set them up by what they say. So I'm going to do number 1 with you. And then number 2, I want you to kind of try to set up on your own to see if you understand. So here we go. Find the value of two numbers if their sum is 12. Do I know the two numbers? So what do I call them when I don't know them? X and Y. Now, what is sum? So if I add them together, I have to get, so how would I write that? X plus Y equals 12. Very good. Now let's look at the next part. I need another equation. Their difference is 4. What does difference mean? So how would I write that? X minus Y equals? Can you solve that on your own? Does it tell you which way to solve it? So you get to pick. Yes, you could graph it if you have graph paper. I don't care. You could do elimination, which is what I would do because it's set up that way. Or if you want to set it up for substitution, that's fine as well. Everybody good? Okay, so your job is to solve it on your own. Skip to number 2. I'm going to give you a minute to set this up on your own. Go. All right, what was your first equation? X minus Y is 3 because difference means subtract. What's my next equation? X plus Y equals 13. You pick. Do you want to do elimination or substitution? All right, I'm going to give you a second to read number 3 on your own. And then we're going to set it up together. All right, here we go. Flying to Kampala with a tailwind, a plane averaged 158 kilometers per hour. So when you have a tailwind, it's helping push you. Yes? So we got X plus Y equals 158. On the return trip, the plane only averaged 112 kilometers per hour with the same wind, because now they're flying back into the wind. So how would I write that? X minus Y equals 112. They want you to find the speed of the wind and the speed of the plane. So you're solving for X and Y. Make sense? Okay, let's look at number 4. I'm going to give you a minute to read number 4, and then we'll set it up. You're reading to yourself. Okay, this one looks more like the ones we've done before. The school that Stephen goes to selling tickets. On the first day, he sells 3 senior citizen tickets and 1 child ticket for a total of $38. Who wants to set that one up for me? Speak loud.
3x plus 1y.
Perfect. The total is the C. The school took in $52 on the second day by selling 3 senior citizen tickets and 2 child tickets. Somebody else set that one up for me.
3x plus 2y equals.
Perfect. Find the price of a senior citizen ticket, and senior citizen is going to be your X, yes, if y'all want to write that, and a child ticket's going to be your Y. So I don't care how you solve it, substitution, elimination, you pick. All right, I'm going to give you a minute to read number 5 on your own. I want you to try to set it up on your own, and then we'll look at it together. What did y'all notice? Is this standard form or is this slope-intercept form? How do you know? Good. So let me explain real quick. If they give you 2 rates for the same problem, it's standard. If they only give you 1 rate for a problem, it's slope-intercept. Does that make sense? So look up here. See how they gave us a rate for senior citizens and a rate for children? That's 2 rates. You need standard form. But down here, she has $219 in her account, and then she's going to deposit $165 each week. That's only 1 rate. Make sense? That's MX plus B. So here we go. Somebody who hasn't talked. How would I set that up? Perfect. Why did the 165 get the X? Because it's the rate. Julian made no initial deposit, but he's going to add $238 more each week. Who can set that one up for me that I haven't heard from? I'm going to call on somebody. Go, Delaney. Perfect. You can do substitution. Personally, I would not do elimination on this one. I would just plug this in for that Y and solve. Make sense? Okay, flip to the back. I'm going to give you a minute to read this one. I want y'all to first decide, is it slope-intercept or is it standard? Go read. Who can tell me what they think, standard or slope-intercept? Slope-intercept. Now, I don't like how they jump back and forth from Daniel to Whitney. That's just them trying to confuse you, right? All right, let's set Daniel up. Daniel has $4,552 in his retirement account, and he's going to save $7 per day. How would I set that up? Somebody I haven't heard from. Perfect. All right, now we're going to do Whitney. Whitney has $4,545 in her account, and she's going to contribute. Does that mean add to or take away? Okay, add to $6 per day. Somebody I haven't heard from. Speak up so they can hear you.
6x was 4,545.
Perfect. How would y'all solve this one? Substitution or elimination? Substitution, in my opinion. Because it's already set up to plug this in. So all you have to do is put that in for that y, and it's just solving an equation. Right? All right, let's look at number 7. Read it to yourself. What do y'all think? Standard or slope intercept? Standard. Very good. All right. So the State Fair is a popular field trip destination. This year, the senior class at High School A and at High School B are both planning trips there. A is renting and filling 8 vans and 8 buses with 240 students. How would I write it? Who have I not heard from?
8x plus 8y equals 240.
Perfect. I think y'all are getting it. All right, who's going to do High School B for me?
4x plus 1y equals 64.
Perfect. What would y'all think? Elimination or substitution? I would probably do elimination. Multiply by -2 first, right? All right, number 8. Read it to yourself. Standard or slope intercept? Standard. Very good. Somebody I haven't heard from is going to set up High School A for me.
1x plus 6y equals 73.
Perfect. Somebody else I haven't heard from, set up B.
4x plus y equals 10.
Perfect. Okay, next one. I'm going to give you a second to read. Standard or slope intercept? Standard. Good. All right, this row, who have I not heard from? Have I heard from you? Have I heard from you? All right, let me know. How am I going to set up the first day?
3x plus 9y equals 75.
Good. Abigail, have I heard from you? All right, you going to do the next one for me? Perfect. Would y'all do standard? I mean, would y'all do elimination or substitution? Substitution? That's fine. If you chose to do elimination, could you make it work? Yes, but you would probably have to multiply both equations by something, right? Like I could do this times -8 and this times 3, and then they would both give me a 24. Does that make sense? So I would have to do both, but I'm fine with you doing either way. All right, last one we're going to set up together. Standard or slope intercept? Standard, very good. Who have I not heard from in that row? Andrea, have I heard from you? All right, can you set me up the mats? Perfect. Alana, have I heard from you? Okay, can you do the second one for me?
11x plus 11y equals 220.
Perfect. I think y'all are getting it, right? Yes? All right, your job is to solve them. That's it. Got it? We set them all up. Your job is to solve them. There should be 2 answers for each one, right? I don't want them as coordinates because these are word problems. So like for my answer to this one, it says, find the cost of small boxes of oranges and large boxes. So I'd have small boxes is this, large boxes is this. Are we good? Yes? All right, get busy.